Hello Scorpio, and welcome to my channel Paranormal Oracle, Not Your Mother's Tarot, and welcome to your reading for mid-October through mid-November 2022. So happy that you're here, Scorpio. I need to apologize for the construction sounds you might be hearing. I'm not sure if they're being picked up on the video. It's like a high-pitched kind of whining. It just started a couple of readings ago, but the show must go on, right? So I just want to do a little bit of housekeeping. Just want to remind you, Scorpio, that both my cards, Paranormal Oracle, and my book, Paranormal Ponderings, a Memoir, are available on my website, and the link for which is in the description down below. My book is available for free in PDF form on my website, also through Amazon. Also, I would so much appreciate it, Scorpio, if you would like, subscribe, and comment down below. Thank you so much. And so we'll begin as usual. I will read to you the channeling I did for you the other day, and we'll follow it up with 3 cards from the Paranormal Oracle. And here we go. Scorpio, I hear the words tender-hearted immediately, dear Scorpio. This is a month that your heart may be challenged, and or you will have to confront your own sensitivity, especially if you've always tried to be the strong one, always in control. There is this sense of repeating cycles, a repeating cycle that has once again come up for examination. This month there is a good chance that this burden has come up for the final time and that it will resolve itself beneficially. There will be a lesson in this for you, though, and it will behoove you to examine the things this issue has triggered in you in the past. The time is here for dealing with the emotions and sensitivities that this issue brings up in you, for this is by design for your soul's growth. It is less important how this issue is resolved other than owning the lessons it has for you personally. All right. So your reading is very different than everybody else's this month, Scorpio, because it seems like you have some karmic stuff coming up. You know, we choose the obstacles in our life before we come here. And how we resolve them, how we learn to overcome these obstacles, and the fashion in which we do that is very important for our soul's growth. And it seems like you're coming to the end of an obstacle that has perhaps plagued you since childhood. It definitely feels family to me, for most of you anyway. And, you know, I always say these readings are potentially for every Scorpio on the planet, so there are going to be differences. But I do feel that for most of you, this involves family. And you know, Jung's concept of individuation from the family, where we separate ourselves, we see ourselves as individuals, we see our parents as individual people, not just, no longer just these parental figures. We see them as separate people from us, just normal grown-ups, right? People with problems, people with headaches. So I feel that, you know, that's a reckoning that's coming up for you this month. And it feels as though it's happening in a beneficial way. It's like whatever this issue has been for you is kind of taking care of itself now. My sense is that, this comes up over and over and over and over in my life. And it strikes me deeply. It strikes me very deeply because it feels like there are serious repercussions in how I view this, you know, how I want to be seen, how I'm going to be seen, how I see myself, and how I handle this. Well, it feels like that whole burden is going to be taken away from you once and for all. And what they're saying here in your reading is that it's a good thing to review the things that have been triggered for you through this issue in the past. And with that, I'll give it one more shuffle. And I will mention that I shuffle thoroughly between readings. Here we go. We'll pull 3 cards. First card is Water Sprite, Emotions Rising to the Surface. Second card is Psychic, Your Spiritual Gifts Are Required. Third card is Alien Contact, A Coming Change Will Require Adopting a New Paradigm. All right, so whatever this karmic conclusion is, if it's a test, you pass the test. Karmically, whatever this issue is, it's wrapping up now in a beneficial way. But it's going to trigger you. It's going to trigger emotions. It's going to trigger things from the past. For most of you, from your childhood. You know, this is why I say it's family, because who can affect us more than family, right? The affectation starts early in our lives. The second card, actually the second card is psychic. Your spiritual gifts are required. Scorpio is a very, very psychic sign. Scorpio can navigate the darkness, and throw some light on situations. So I think what you're being shown here is rely on that this month. Rely on your extrasensory perceptions, don't just go by what's in front of you. Look deeper. You have that ability, use it. And the third card is alien contact. A coming change will require adopting a new paradigm. So this does feel like a major shakeup in your life. Whatever's happening here on a family or parental or sibling level is going to, represent major change. Coming, the feeling I'm getting is I'm growing up. I'm growing up. I've gotten to the point in my life emotionally, whether it's chronologically in age or just emotionally or mentally, where I'm seeing these people through different eyes. And this is triggering a soul's growth, but it's not without its emotional impact on me. So there are things associated with this Scorpio that you do need to work through. And that, I believe, is the point. But it's going to represent a major change for you. Ultimately in a good way. But you do need to rely on more than just, the material world for this. You have to go a little deeper, which you are more than capable of doing, Scorpio. And with that, I want to thank you for being here. I look forward to reading for you again next month. And I just want to remind you once again to give me a thumbs up, and subscribe, excuse me, and comment down below. I'd love to know how this works out for you. Thank you so much.